It makes sense, right? That we would have that critters with whom you're more closely related are more likely to share genetic similarities. And they can do analysis using genes and holy cow, using fast computers. And you can quantify the amount of change in the genome from one species to the next. And if that amount of change is big, then the separation, the relatedness is smaller. And if that separation or those differences are small, then they're likely more closely related. They can even use genes as little clocks. Like there are some genes that change so predictably that they're called evolutionary clocks. And you can look at the gene and you can know that if it changed from this sequence to this sequence, that means a certain amount of time has passed. So the example that I have here is this gene, right? And 50 million years ago, and they've even written this out as like a tree almost, where this is your ancestral sequence, genetic sequence. And we split into two lines, and one of the lines had this change and the other line had this change, and that change happened over 25 million years. It took 25 million years for a change to take place. And then another 25 million years took place, passed, and another change happened in the sequence. So you can look at the lineages and you can see that, oh, they're different now. They differ by a certain number of bases. If we had counted here at this point, they would have differed by fewer bases, which would tell us that only 25 million years had passed instead of 50 million years passing. There's a way in which you could spend time counting sequences and proving to yourself and quantifying the relatedness using genetic sequences. That takes a while. That's a long process. And but it's definitely a valuable source of evidence for change over time.